going on, everyone? Tim and I have safely made it to Orlando. Today is the first day of ICAST. Tim, are you pretty excited?
I'm excited.
You're excited? So this is Tim's first time. I've been here a couple times, but we're here to buy stuff. We're looking for the newest products, everything going on. I know Tim's interested in a couple Z-Man products, a couple Geek-Crack. So we're trying to get some JDM stuff in here. I know since COVID happened, the whole international deal's been kind of shut down, cut short a little bit. So this year they're making a huge comeback, and we're going to be looking around for some awesome products.
Anything that makes us feel fishy.
Right. Yeah. So anything that you see, if you're keeping up online, that you want us to get in, just let us know. We'll consider it. We'll look at it and see if we can get some in for you. So guys, let's have a fun day today. See if we can look at some new tackle and buy some stuff.
Thanks.
So today we've got, like I said earlier, we've got a pretty busy schedule. So first off, we're going to go see Dixie Jet for the spoons. He makes some slabs, big old Magnum flutter spoons that Cody Huff uses. Dropping the phone. Let's see, what else is on the schedule? Next up, looking at Ryugi. We already put in an order for some wobble heads, some hooks, stuff like that. So we're going to go check up with them. They're actually out of Japan, so we have to go through a distributor, and it's been couple months since we've heard anything, so we're going to check up with that. Some of the big ones that we're checking out are going to be Spro, Gamakatsu, American Bait Works, so that's like the bait fuel, Scum Frog, and stuff like that. We got Bahio Sunglasses, GSM, which is Yamamoto and Bill Lewis. We've got Costa, Big Bite Baits, Shimano, and we're going to be going around the whole showroom floor and hopefully find something that we like and want to bring in the store. So doors are actually opened just now. Everyone's headed in, so let's go ahead and check out the show, guys. Well, we're headed to the Geek-Crack booth right now. Tim is definitely super excited about these. Alton Jr. has been winning a lot of money on these Geek-Crack baits. So we're gonna check out the Bellows, a bunch of the Bellows products, and super excited about it. So first meeting of the day.
Yeah. As the wind kicked up, it became a wet.
It's terrible when you just pick it.
All right, so we're over here at the Evergreen booth. You know, of course, Evergreen does the famous jackhammer with Z-Man, and they're coming out with some cool stuff. One of our reps came by from Daiwa, who also does the Evergreen stuff, and told us to come check out what they have over here. You know, the shower blows are super popular, top waters. John Shin absolutely crushes them out on Texoma with these guys here, especially in chrome. But check this lure out right over here. Look at this. It's called the Gizmo GZ. These things look absolutely insane, like little Hornet style lures. I don't know what you throw them on, but I think it's just one of those types of lures that might just get bit, especially if you're fishing like river systems. You know, bug profiles seem to do really well in those river systems, so I'm definitely interested to see what they have to say about these Gizmo GZs.
What are you doing?
I told you we'd stop by, Tom.
Bro, you did.
Yep.
Good
How
to
you
see
doing?
you again.
Good to see you.
Well, how's it going, Tom?
Good? Good. We served together in the Army. Did you really? Wow. He used to be an infantryman and then went to chaplain.
Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you.
All right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I do want to see some cool shit.
Get ready. It's Texas approved, bro.
Oh yeah.
Now you can ask for a bigger hood.
The first one and show you the line. Where's that?
I know it's Florida approved. Oh yeah.
You've seen those.
And you've got like all the braid and stuff and
All the sizes and everything are listed right there.
Yep.
Then we can step over this way. We're missing our line to show what it is, but
Right.
this is our Gainesville chicken.
God
When will
bless.
these be available?
These are only available
When will these?
Look how freaking thick that hook is. Like that's a thick boy hook, like Florida, Texas. It's a jig hook, so if you're a jig manufacturer, you can use this hook and create basically whatever you want with it. You know, super strong. As you know, guys, I love spear point hooks. I love using them on my drop shots, Texas rigs, Carolina rigs, anything. And they're hopefully coming out with the treble hook here pretty soon. But the jig hook, you can do a lot of things with it.
That's one that's poured for us.
Okay, there we go. I'll let you hold that. So this right here, I mean, you can see how big that hook is, how beefy it is, and you're definitely not going to have any issues getting a monster fish out of any sort of cover that you can find. So check that out. We're looking forward to these guys, spear point hooks. So another really awesome thing about the show here at ICAST is not only can you see a ton of products and stuff, you can also try them out. So like right behind me here, for the fly fishermen, they've got basically a whole section for fly fishing. Not only that, they also have this area where you can actually try out all the equipment. So any freshwater stuff, you can actually go outside to the pond and actually go fish with the stuff. Here, for fly fishermen, so you know, they have to do a back cast and stuff. They have this whole section sectioned off basically so they can try it out. So really cool thing. They've even got the water on the floor, so come over here. So any companies like TFO and other brands out there that have fly rods, you can try it out, work the rods on the water, get a feel for them. So that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so we're here with one of our reps. Tim is talking with Tim. But Tim reps for Spro, Z-Man, a bunch of other companies. He's got a bunch of hot products right now, like the Spro line. Sold out a ton of that stuff. Z-Man's got some awesome stuff coming out here in just a little bit, so stay tuned. They've got some super awesome products that I think y'all will really like. I know a lot of our customers, a lot of y'all like the elastic plastic. It doesn't break, nice and easy to fish. So once Tim is finished up with Tim at this booth here, we're gonna go over to Z-Man, check out some cool stuff. All right, so we're in the Z-Man booth here. They have a bunch of cool new products this year. We're definitely excited to get some in. One of the biggest ones is going to be the Chatterbait Elite Evo. Now, what's really cool about this is they've taken the original Chatterbait design and they have basically upgraded it with a bunch of different upgrades. So they've got new painted blades, they've got new paint jobs on the heads, and also what's cool, if you can get a close-up on this here, maybe you can see it, maybe you can't, but that is a green pumpkin blade with purple and violet gold sparkle in it. So that there, bunch of cool new products. Of course, they've got straight gold blades now on some of theirs. They've got black and blue. They've got a whole bunch of different blades, and it's going to be a big upgrade on your chatterbaits. So along with that, they also have the new Chatter Spike, which is going to be a trailer for your chatterbaits. Great trailer for spinnerbaits as well. Gonna be that same Elastec plastic that you all know and love. And I'm looking forward to this one as well because it's gonna add a little bit of dimension to your bait. It's gonna be able to draw in fish's strikes, and it looks like from underwater footage that they're showing here in the booth, it looks like it has a very erratic action and adds a lot to the chatterbait itself. So looking forward to all these coming out from Z-Man, guys. Stay tuned. Here we go. All right, so one really awesome product that I think a lot of you Texoma guys will like here at Z-Man is this mullet. So this guy, of course, kind of like the Hercules, you know, it's going to be that Z-Man elastic plastic. So those stripers aren't going to tear up your bait. It's got an awesome, super strong hook in it, and of course, it's weighted very perfectly. Where you can slow roll this, you can work it real quick. So for striper guys, even largemouth, smallmouth on Texoma, I think that you're going to enjoy this one here. Sure on it. All right, y'all, so we're here at the new product showcase. This is one awesome portion that I think retailers like myself or buyers that can come to the show, check out all the new stuff in one place. One thing that's really stuck out to me is this Berkley Nessie here. You know, the Coal Shed came out just a little bit from Berkley, but this Nessie this is the first time I've actually got to hold it. So we're gonna go over to Pure Fishing booth in a little bit and find out more about it. But this Nessie here, from what I've heard online, it's a soft glide bait, so nice, soft, stretchy material. But it's got these stabilizing fins on it. It seems like a really cool lure to throw. It's going to be a glide bait, so you can really chop it in a single place, kind of work like a jerk bait. But it's going to be that bigger profile. It comes in 3 different sizes, so the Nessie is going to be one of my picks for the new product showcase in the categories here. So definitely, when these come in the store, check them out. I think we're going to try to get all the colors in, just like we did the Coal Shads. But that right there, Berkley Nessie, guys. First look. All right, so guys, we are now at the American Baitworks booth, and that includes all these companies you see above me here. So like Halo Rods, Freedom Tackle, STH hooks, we got NetBait, Snag Proof, of course, Bait Fuel, Scumfrog, whole wide range of different companies. We're definitely looking at a couple net baits, maybe getting some Bait Fuel in the shop, and of course, some of these Scumfrogs. Tim absolutely loves those. We've got some samples in already. Tried them out, and we're definitely looking forward to getting those in. So we're gonna have a quick meeting here and then kind of go over a couple different baits with hopefully some pros to show us some of them and kind of explain the whole process of how Bait Fuel works and some other stuff. So looking forward to it. wrapped up our first day here at ICAST. It was a super fun day. Lots of walking, lots of talking, and finished the day off with a beer from Costa. What's really cool about Costa actually is that they have these like reusable cups, you know, they're all about saving the environment and everything, so have these reusable cups. And last year I got a couple and I still use them in the house today. But the main things we looked at, what really impressed me, I think, was some of the stuff from Shimano. As you know, I love all the Shimano stuff. The Corrado was a super big player, I think. Another thing that really impressed me would be the American Bait Works Snack Proof Frog. That was super cool. Was it Jeremy Lawyer? Who did the video? Jeremy did the video showing off that frog. I think the hookup ratio is going to be great. I think the frog itself looks really good. Let's see, what else? We looked at GSM, of course, Yama-Tanukis. Jack was super awesome doing some videos for us to promote the Yama-Tanukis, the Yama-Craws, and I mean, walking around, spear point hooks, of course. The new Minn Kota Quest, for those of you wondering, it is a super cool new trolling motor. It's brushless, runs on 24 and 36 volt, so super psyched about that. Tomorrow we've got like Rapala, we've got Spro Gamakatsu again. We're gonna run back over there. Owner, some other really big ones like Pure Fishing. I know Fenwick's got some new lines of rods coming in, as well as some new baits. Of course, the Nessie is going to be a really big one, so looking forward to that, guys. So we're going to keep walking around here. The show hasn't ended yet, but of course, happy hour is now upon us, and we're going to keep walking around. So let's go, guys. Bing bong. So we're sitting outside now, waiting for the bus to come through. I think that's it right there. Hopefully, it comes every 15 minutes, but we're headed to the hotel here, and hopefully drop off some of my stuff, change into a different shirt. This one's getting a little crusty dusty. But overall, I think it was a really good day. Looking forward to tomorrow. Oh, there's Zuggy. Let's see, what do we got tomorrow, Tim? Tomorrow, we have Missile Baits with Byron, Daiwa Nomad with Winston, checking out some Gomex's handles, guys. Rapala, Megabass, and Fish Labs. So Fish Labs is one of the newest ones that we're looking at. I don't know exactly if there's anything we want to get in, but the rep's a really good guy, so
We're gonna go look.
we're gonna look at him, entertain him a little bit, talk to the guy that designs all of them.
You talked to Bill Simmons today.
Yeah, so there's that. The Megabass reps, Megabass doesn't have a booth here, and I know a lot of y'all watching enjoy the Megabass stuff. So we're gonna talk to our reps and the regional rep and the world, or I guess the country rep.
It's the US Megabass USA league.
Yeah.
It's, yeah, Ryan.
Yep.
It's my new Ned reel. It's my new Ned reel. This is a really good little crappie reel. Perfect. I sell a lot of these for crappie fishing, for crappie fishermen, or just a great bargain value reel. The Revros. They cost, what are they? 59 to 79 bucks. So I've sold a lot of these. Just the crappie guys.
And that reel is, I mean, just as good as a $200 reel 5 years ago.
Pretty much.
Passed down all the technology
Agreed.
and lower price point product.
It's the bluegill setup, yeah.
So just got done with Daiwa Nomad, went over to Spear Point a little bit. Now the show is really fun. So there's a lot of different stuff to do. Some of the vendors have like little things you can play with. Like some rod companies have like little fishing games that you can do. They're building rods, painting baits. Obviously all the displays, there's graphs and rods and reels and all that. Right now we're headed over to the Gomex's booth. So as you know, we have a lot of higher end reels, and a lot of people want to upgrade their handles to either bigger handles or more powerful handles. And that's what we're doing now. Check out some of these big fish in this tank here. I'm sure they've seen plenty of lures and are pretty conditioned, but that's still pretty cool. let's see, we've got Gomexis. Let me see who else we have today. But after Gomexis, we got Rapala, and we're meeting up with our Megabass rep as well around 1 o'clock. And then we're gonna kind of roam around, circle back to all the booths and check them out. So hopefully I can find the Gomexis booth because the data sucks in here. So this little tracker of where I'm supposed to go is like not very accurate. So we're gonna try to figure it out, but we got half an hour at Gomexis and looks like it's right by Shimano, so that's perfect. All right guys, so we're in the Gomexis booth here. So some really cool things about these is that obviously the Gomexis handles are generally much bigger, much more power handle friendly. So for y'all who like swim baits, these are gonna be super, super awesome for y'all. I already got a couple samples in the mail of like this exact model of handle. And you know, straight off the bat, they give you all the equipment you need to basically put it on the reel yourself. All you have to do is really unscrew the screw from this, take off the nut, take off your handle, put this handle on, and then boom, bang, you're basically done. And now you've got, you go from like an 85 millimeter handle and you go up to like 110 or 100, whatever we want to get. There's a bunch of different models. So this one here is going to be cork. They've got like a carbon fiber one with like magnum handle. So you swim bait guys, this thing is absolutely huge. Big tractor handle. Yep. And then they also have some with more grip on them, so kind of like that wind grip stuff. So this is a little lower profile, right? And they fit just about every reel, every brand. This is an Abu. They've got Daiwa. They got Luz, 13 Fishing. I think this is a really cool one for those of you who like to color match. That guy right there. Now these do add just a little bit of weight on them. They have two different types. This one here, like I said, is going to be like a carbon fiber. This one here is going to be a metal one. So there's a lot of different things you can do with these, and we're definitely trying to get some in, especially for you swim bait guys that want a little longer handle. So we are here at the Rapala booth checking out some of the new products from the Crush City line. Jacob Wheeler did a lot in designing these baits, and they gave him the task of narrowing down 5 different styles, and we're going to kind of run over my 2 favorite ones out of this lineup here. So as Tim and I are looking at them, obviously the freeloader, there's a lot of hype behind this one. Wheeler won one of the MLF stage 5, maybe 4 on the freeloader here. Guntersville, yep. And the freeloader here is designed to be a chatterbait, bladed jig, spinnerbait trailer, as well as working well on like a hover shot rig or Demiki rig, something like that. Comes in a wide range of colors. These are also made with very stretchy material, very durable material. So these guys here as like a minnow presentation, I think these are going to be super, super amazing with that. Now on the other side of the spectrum, we have the Bronco Bug, and the Bronco Bug here is going to be a different style craw trailer. So this one here, the Bronco Bug, it has some very heavy pinchers on it, and as you're scooting this bait along off the bottom, these pinchers are going to be raising and lowering up and down, moving a lot of water. Dolphin kicking. Yep, as well as this guy here. So you can see how these 3 tentacles on the top and bottom, they're facing backwards. So Wheeler made it a big thing when he was designing these, that as these are flowing back through the water, that these tentacles here are kicking a little bit extra than they normally would on a traditional bait, which they're going to be facing the other way. So those are some innovations, and 2 of my favorite baits in this Crush City lineup, guys. So we're going to be doing a couple other videos here with some of the pros who can talk you through some more of the specs on these. But I think these are super cool. Of course, there's 3 other ones, the Ned BLT, the swimmer here, and then the craw, wherever it went.
Very much like an elastic.
Yep, yeah, that Ned there is super, super stretchy. You can drop shot it, you can Ned rig it, you can do a whole lot of other things. So looking forward to it. We're gonna see if we can pull someone aside and get some more information on these guys. We got one of the Luz guys showing us the ropes. These are the new mock jacked combos, come in casting and spinning. A couple different models, but I think these guys here look super sweet. Now the rod is very, very light. So you know the Mach series rods are going to be just built really well. They're going to be pretty light. The reel on it is really good as well. So obviously with like the Mach Crush and like the Mach 2s, original Mach reels, they have this wing grip on it, super sleek. It's a great combo, and it's at a very great price point. So we're going to have all that information down we don't really sell combos online, but if you are interested in getting these here, you might be able to make an exception for y'all. But the combos, we will see. I definitely think we'll get some in. So if you do come by the store and you want one of these mock jacked combos, let us know, and we should have them in. So up next we have Mega Bass, which I'm super excited about, and then a new company called Fish Labs. We're gonna go see what they have. So we're gonna keep walking around, probably get lunch here in just a minute, and keep on trucking. So we'll see ya. Looking at these Zell Dangerous unloaded swim baits. Now it's got a single hook that's actually like a line throw out of the top. So it's like a jig hook style, except it actually unloads and hook comes out. That way the fish isn't spitting your bait. What's really nice about these is I've fished the just regular one where you put it on like a beast hook or something. And I made my own line through swim bait with this little coffee straw hack and all that. But this guy here might be coming home in my back pocket here, so.
Squared off.
All right, y'all, so we're here over in the Berkley Pure Fishing booth. Now, the Berkley Nessie is going to be the hottest glide bait on the market here. And what's so special about it is actually a soft glide bait. So you see this bait here, it can fold over however much you want it to fold over. You know, a big bass isn't gonna shy away from this, and small bass aren't gonna shy away from it either. It comes in 3 different sizes. We got a 5-inch, which is about the size, a little bit bigger than your finger, right? A 7, which is gonna be about your hand size, and then a 9-inch, which honestly doesn't look like a full 9 inches, but it's a great profile. It's a great smaller, shorter profile where a big bass can get it easily folded over and get it in their mouth like that. So again, Berkley brings back the harness to hold your hook, where you can hold your hook either way, where your treble hook points straight down like that, or you can put it in traditionally, slide it up in there into the harness, and you're gonna have a very easy raking. Now what's great about the Nessie too is it has these hard fins on it, and these hard fins help stabilize it in the water. On all the different models, you know, they've done tons of testing. Of course, you saw in that last video we just did how easy it swims through the water and how simple of a glide it is. So the Berkley Nessie, guys, we're looking forward to getting these in the shop very, very soon, and we're gonna let you know when they do come in. We're gonna do a live drop on them, so stay tuned. Y'all are gonna want these. Check them out, 5, 7, and 9-inch, and we'll let you know, guys. So we're actually gonna debrief ICAST a little bit. You know, first off, it was awesome to go. I love going to ICAST, seeing all the new products and stuff. And we've got a lot to get to right now. So, I mean, just kind of starting it off, guys. Tim, what are your first impressions of the show? Tim's behind the camera, guys, but he's mic'd up still.
Impression of the show is humongous space.
Yeah.
You walk a lot.
Yep.
And a lot of cool, they did a really good job with their sites. All the vendors had cool sites. Some are bigger than others. Some are like massive, like the Minn Kota one was really big. And but just really neat to see everybody there,
Right.
all the tackle, all the cool things that you could see.
There we go. Yeah.
I just wish, one thing I wish we had just had more time to just do looky-looing.
Right. Well, I guess we brought that upon ourselves. So the ICAST show, guys, for those of you who don't know, it actually runs technically Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And Tuesday is the on the water demo, and it's only from like 9 to 2 or something like that. And then really when all the main stuff happens is going to be Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We scheduled meetings about every half hour to an hour.
Sound like,
those 2 days. Tim was there Wednesday, Thursday, and I was there part of the day on Friday to finish up filming stuff, and we were busy, like
every day.
Like I was like, damn, we gotta
get another hour. You could look at something for like maybe 15 minutes, and you had to go to another appointment that we had. But
yeah. So that was kind of how our days went. We did get to see a lot of cool things, and I've got some stuff written down. But I guess you can go get them.
All right, just keep talking.
Yeah, I'll keep going here. Take the mic. Pick up their conversations. So I've got some stuff written down here. We'll get to Tim's, big baits that stood out to him. But I do want to mention some new products coming in just straight off the bat for those of you interested. Some new products. We've got some Bajio sunglasses. Now, these sunglasses have made a big push in the last couple of years. They're very, very high quality, and I am going to stress that because they are not low dollar budget, super budget friendly sunglasses. They are glass lenses. They are very, very polarized, and they're going to come with some awesome frames. So we've got, I think, 4 or 5 different frame models, 3 in the like performance angler ones that you see most fishermen wearing, and then we have 2 in the aviator style, and I think you will enjoy some of those. So we will be selling those online. We do have Costas as well, but we don't sell the Costas online. We only have those in store, and we might even open up the Costas to sell online as well. So be on the lookout for that. Bajio should be in very, very soon by the time this video drops. Another major thing that I want to mention is the incorporation of some more rods. So we do have a pretty big rod selection, and we have a ton of space dedicated to rods in the store. However, we are getting in some higher end rods. Now, Megabass and G Loomis are going to be our highest end rods that we have now. But now we're introducing some Shimano and Daiwa high-end rods. So the Daiwa Steez line and the NRX Plus line, we're expanding some of those, as well as getting some BFS stuff in. So the Aldebaran BFS should be coming in, Corrado BFS, and then a couple X-Pride and Corrado BFS rods will be coming in the store here. So there's a lot of cool stuff. I think some of my highlights are going to be like the Rapala Crush City soft plastics. Those are going to be super cool. They have a very, not tough durable, but soft durable plastic. Kind of like Elastec, but not as like stretchy. So it's still really tough. I can catch a ton of fish on the freeloader, trailer / Demiki bait that you may have seen Wheeler using at Guntersville. He won there on a Bass Pro Tour event. Some other really, really cool stuff that I saw. Of course, the Berkeley Nessie. Though there's a little controversy behind it that Berkeley stole a design. I don't care. The bait is extremely budget friendly, and it is going to be able to allow a lot of people to get into the swim bait game. Now, this is a soft swim bait. I've done a video on it already, kind of teasing it, telling you a little bit about it, but the Nessie, just up close and personal with it, it is very easy to fish, very easy to use. So other than the Crush City stuff, the Nessie, Bait Pop is a booth that I went over to and was pretty impressed by their stuff. Tim didn't make it over there, but the Bait Pop stuff, it adds scent to your lure, adds visual stuff to your lure, and that's kind of what I saw. Tim, you've got some just things that stood out to you at the show?
I like the Nessie a lot. I thought it would win, and it did. The lure competition.
Yep. Won the best in category.
Yeah,
for
best in category. I told you about the little. Geek Crack. We got to see Geek Crack. If you know what Geek Crack is, if you watched the MLF heavy hitters, Alton Jones won with that one. That bait. It's a neat bait. It's very unique.
Alton Jr. with the bellow shad, the bellow gill.
Yeah, it's really cool shape.
Yep.
Smells like burnt popcorn Fritos things, but it definitely has a scent to it.
Yep.
Unique. But that was kind of cool to see that one.
I know you like we both like talking to the American Bait Works guys.
Yes. Oh, that's the other thing. That's a frog I'm going to bring in the store. Because the launch frog.
Launch frog, yeah.
Yeah, I bought one at Bass Pro a while ago and been using it, and it's probably the softest, best hooking up frog I've used. Any frog I've used. You get double hook, like you could not put the frog in a fish's mouth better than that frog.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool to talk to those guys too.
Yeah, and these spinner baits here, the Freedom Tackle spinner baits, these were super cool to talk to that guy, designer who designed these. They've got like a specific way the head is molded to where instead of having your spinnerbait rise as it goes, it actually the head allows the water to push, I guess, up and the bait goes down. So you can still work a 1/4 ounce spinnerbait and it's still going to stay down,
not right up
and not rise.
And then the blade is unique. The kilter blade they had on.
Oh, right.
How it's almost like an Indiana, a willow thing, and it's a little attached differently, so it spins. It's not like perfectly
yeah, he said it's going to oscillate, so it might go clockwise one way for a few feet and then turn around
Right,
the other
yeah.
way, and that's how you're going to get a lot of your reaction strikes and stuff. For you high end, it doesn't even have to be high end because
No,
Gomexis,
not bad.
they fit every reel
Yep.
basically. But Gomexis is one of those booths that we definitely had to go to check out, and you know, obviously they're kind of you know, going towards the high end customer, you know, like Stella, you know, Daiwa Steezes and stuff. But guys, they make parts for your reels, specifically handles, sometimes star drag, it really depends.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be getting some of these in, I think. Now, one of my favorites, Tim and I's favorites, are going to be like the cork ones that you see here.
Yep.
Tim got a sample one that
Yep.
had flat handles.
A little bit flat. They got the
yep.
tractor handle ones, I call.
Tractor knob. I got a swim bait one for my
Yep.
for my like 300 size tranks, and there's a whole lot of other stuff. So we're going to be hopefully getting a couple Gomexis handles in here pretty soon, so y'all can try those out. So if we might be able to, they do have MAP pricing, but we might be able to work something out to where if you buy a reel, get a little percentage off a new handle for it, because they do look really cool. They're very functional. A lot of them are carbon fiber too, Tim.
Yes, they are.
It takes out weight most of the time.
Even the handle itself is carbon fiber.
Yeah.
A couple of the really nice ones.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. Trying to think. I already mentioned Shimano rods, some Daiwa rods, Bahio. The Halo rods I like.
Yeah. Those too.
Yep. The Halo rods are very, very affordable when it comes down to it, and their warranty's not bad either.
Really good warranty.
Yeah. So.
Yep.
That's kind of what we got. Other than that, food was expensive, travel was expensive.
Yes, it was. Lots of walking.
Yes.
Standing.
Lots of walking.
Oh, another thing I enjoyed too. We had our appointment with Missile Bait, and their lead salesperson Byron, he was there. But John Cruz came to the meeting.
Yep. Yeah. So,
with him.
Yeah.
And talked to us for quite a while, which I was very impressed with that meeting with them.
Yep. Yeah, so Missile Baits, as you know, they do the D-Bomb. Coming out this year is the Bomba and the 3.5, what's it called? The stupid little swim bait looking trailer. Spunk Shed.
Spunk Shed. The pintail trailer that's real popular right now on stuff.
So the Spunk Shed 3.5, the Bomba, and then some new colors are coming out from Missile Baits, and I think they're going to be pretty cool. I think we should be getting the Bomba in, right? We did an order for that, and we did some Spunk Sheds as well. Yeah. So previously, haven't had those in, but now we will be getting those in. So be on the lookout for those. I'm trying to think. There was so much stuff, and my brain was working like 1,000,000 miles per hour trying to film on my phone and the camera, film with other people.
Right.
We honestly didn't even get to look around that much.
No.
I mean, it was meeting. Oh, you have 10 minutes for lunch. Meeting.
I don't remember. Yeah, we had lunch the one day at like
$14 hot dog.
God, I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah. So that's kind of how it goes. But I mean, we did get to meet a lot of cool people. Got to meet the Megabass reps. Nick and Ryan was there, but we got to see Nick.
No.
Ryan was in some meetings, so. Definitely, I think overall a great show, and I think this year, guys, you're going to be in for a real treat. Now, I guess Mastiff line from Shimano won a best in category. The Saltiga from Daiwa won a best in category, but we're not saltwater stuff.
No.
So, Mastiff, what do you think, Tim? I mean, Spro Gookin line was a huge hit, but do you think this Mastiff stuff, it won a best in show?
Yeah, I didn't see price point for Mastiff.
It's very mid-tier. Like it's like in Vizex.
It's not like buying Seagar.
It's not buying like Tatsu or anything. No.
Tatsu or Shooter or anything like that.
No, it's very middle of the pack. But I did think it was interesting with like brand acquisition and like how many different companies are in a single company. Like Pure Fishing's growing. And Rather's growing, and now Big Bite actually was bought by GSM.
Correct.
And each of those companies are doing everything now. Like Shimano has the lures, they have the line, they have.
Correct. We talked about that.
Yeah, they have all this other stuff.
Like Shimano's starting to make their own lures, which they didn't do the last couple of years, like with the
Arma joints,
the Arma joint
pops. top
and the
cranks.
cranks and
Yep.
the flash boost and the jet boost systems on them, and now like Berkeley, I think the only thing that Berkeley doesn't have right now is tungsten.
Yeah. Yep.
I think you could get everything in your boat.
Yep. Hooks, line, bait, hard bait,
Crankbait, soft bait,
spinner
top water,
bait.
spinner bait, everything.
Yeah, just about everything.
Flipping jigs, finesse jigs.
Yep. Strike king and lose the other way. The only thing they're missing is just standard hooks.
Yeah.
But they do have a trailer hook for their spinner baits.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Oh, the elite jerk bait. The KVD elite.
Yeah.
Jerk
Oh,
bait,
yeah. That's a
Strike
good.
King.
Yeah, finally, after
Yep.
millions of years, they actually have a KVD jerkbait that comes with Mustad triple grip hooks
Right.
on it already.
And then the Rapala jerk bait.
Yep.
It's year of the jerk bait.
Yep.
I thought last year was year of the jerk bait. but
Yes.
This year is ridiculous.
And they come with those red line hooks, and those red line hooks aren't cheap, and they're
Yeah.
Teflon coated, and they're kind of almost like
I would just compare them to like an ST.
a little bit, or
Gamakatsu.
the G finesse, that O'Shaughnessy
Yeah.
bend a little bit
the
too.
Gamakatsu G finesses.
Yeah,
Yep.
medium heavies, those are nice too.
Yeah, but
But-
there's a lot of cool stuff that
Trying to
we
think what-
probably didn't even get to see. I will hint at some coolers, guys. We're trying to do
Oh.
some branding with a cooler company here, and these coolers are extremely light. I'll tell you more about them if we can finalize some stuff. But these coolers are like 60-70% lighter than your standard cooler that you'll buy from Yeti or something like that. So be on the lookout for that. But I think
Yeah.
that's
that-
a lot of what we got. Some new stuff that came in while we were gone, though. We got Spro, got Gamakatsu, we got some
Oh.
Mega Bassin.
We did
Gookin line.
Gookin line. I just got more of that. I did go beat up owner
Yep.
about haymaker hooks because it's, I love that hook
Can't do
myself, and they're terrible. So they're who knows, they're digging iron ore right now to make steel or something
Right.
somewhere
I
in the
think it's
world.
Sharon.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that was kind of with when I wanted to talk to them briefly.
Yeah.
Of course, they showed me a new hook that they're making that they'll probably have for a year and run out again.
Yeah.
Who knows? But yeah, owner's been hard to get some stuff, and they make great products if you can get them right now.
Well.
But we try. I think that would be it. And then, I just got some things that just came in. We got some more combos coming in for people.
Yep. Wally Marshall.
Some Wally Marshall rods and reels, and some loose stuff. Hey, what was your? I've talked to you. What was your favorite pro to talk to that we got to talk to?
I don't know. I talked to a lot of them. I don't know. I talked to most of the pros already, just from like past work.
Password, yeah.
I mean, Wheeler's always fun. He was in a rush, but he's always super helpful. Filmed a ton of video stuff, photos.
Yeah.
You
I talked to a couple.
Lawyer
I
and-
talked to Jeremy Lloyd briefly. He was really nice to us. At the site, he did video for us. I think, didn't
yeah.
he? He did a video for us, and then I talked to Stephen Browning at one of the places with
Yeah.
Jackal and stuff. And Jesse Wiggins was really nice.
Oh, it was so funny too, because you're
Yeah.
walking around and you see like all these pros and stuff. Like we sat down next to Bill Dance the first night.
Yeah.
Hank Parker was there.
Yeah.
I mean, Roland Martin's just so like when Bennett and I were leaving on Friday,
Yeah.
Roland's just sitting like on one of the bus benches.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey Roland. He's like, hey.
Yeah, I think it was crazy. Those guys, and we saw Carl.
Yeah, Carl,
who helps Pond King out. He docked, and he's going to do a video for the. You can talk maybe.
Oh, Miller rods.
Yeah.
Miller rods.
If
Okay,
you're-
guys. So
If you're the swim bait guys, they're in.
yeah. If you really like swim baiting and you want a extremely light, extremely sensitive rod, the Miller rods, endorsed by like Carl Jochimson on the Elite Series, they are in stock.
And John Chen.
And John Shin, yes. If you keep up with John, who's done
Yeah.
the armor joint stuff, talked about some other swim baits, had a seminar here. If you're a swim bait person, Swim Freaks from Miller rods are in stock, as well as Dobbins rods.
Yeah.
Dobbins rods, 806s, 795.
He says.
Um,
And
794s.
XPs. No, there was they didn't that new size the 7.4
SB.
the 0.5 or point whatever it was.
Yeah.
That didn't come yet. That's
Okay.
back stock. But the Furies,
Yep.
3 of the
Furies and
the XPs are in. It's got plenty of swim bait rods, and then the Miller
Yep.
ones that are, and they're not like your big monster 8-inch glide stuff. They're more
Right.
like your
Mag draft to like Arma joint.
Arma joints,
S-waver.
S waivers.
Yep.
I think you could throw even a big crankbait with it if you wanted to with that thing.
Yeah.
It's that good. So it's
Yep.
and that's pretty much what I have to offer.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good recap about how ICAST went. So, guys, thank you for watching. If you need any information, leave a comment down below, like the video, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you next time.